Hi everyone, my name is Zatalie, or Zat, and this is my first vlog on this channel. Today we are in Steve's farm on a crisp spring morning for one reason and one reason only. To look for a new horse. This will be my very first horse that I myself own. I used to lease a horse named Bongo through a friend of mine who moved to Buena Vista a few months ago, so now I need a new project horse. I do eventing, so the perfect horse for me would be one who's responsive, eager, and a strong jumper. Since I ride at the Silver Glade Equestrian Center, it's important that they're good with other horses during turnout as well, because there's a lot of different horses that come in and out of there. So, with no further ado, let's go check out some horses. First, I spoke with the stable manager, Jason. He was really sweet and told me all about our first candidate, Clear as Day, or as he's known in the stables, Danny. Danny is an 8-year-old, 15 hands high Dutch warm blood cross gelding. He's a super sweet and easygoing guy who loves to jump and has great dressage potential. I started lunging with him so I could see his gaits and make sure that he was in good shape. He's got a really gorgeous trot and a really nice collected canter, which is very helpful considering that I'll be doing dressage with him as well as jumping. He has a lot of energy and spirit, but also knows when it's time to get down to work and, get serious. After seeing his movements, I asked Jason if I could take him out over a couple of jumps in the outdoor arena. So he tacked up really well. I didn't have any problems with him at all. I took him out over a couple of the higher jumps, but he did really well over them. He has a lot of potential as a jumper. I was really tempted to just buy him right then and there, but I knew that I had to keep my mind open, and I had two other horses left to visit. So I told Jason I'd keep him in mind, and I continued on to the next prospect. The next prospective horse was a adorable 9-year-old 16.6 hands high Hanoverian cross named Boots. She was being stabled at Jvic Stables, and when I got there she was already tacked up for me to try out, so I didn't really get to see how she'd tack up with me, and that kind of sucked, but it's whatever. The first thing I noticed was how bouncy she was. She was trying to buck me off bouncy. She was super eager and sweet, but just way too energetic for the kind of work that I would need her to do. She also didn't seem to even like jumping. She kept refusing almost every single jump I tried her over. After a while, I just said forget it and hopped off. She just wasn't a good fit for me. I was super disappointed though because she was such a cutie pie, but I know that I wouldn't be able to handle that level of energy with the skill set that I have. She'd be a lot better off with a much more experienced rider. So the last horse that I looked at was in Golden Hills Valley, which I absolutely adore visiting. It's literally the most beautiful place in Jvic, in my opinion. But I am super biased because fall is my favorite season. Today's prospect was a sweet 11-year-old, 15 hands high cob cross mare named Lily. I spoke to her owner, who was this 13-year-old girl named Maya. She was selling Lily because she was her mom's horse, and her mom was in the hospital, so she had to sell in order to pay for her hospital bills. Apparently Lily used to be a hunter jumper before her mom got sick, so she's supposed to be super calm and responsive under saddle. She was super cute and chill when I got her out of the paddock, but just seemed really sleepy, she was just bored and done with everything. I tacked her up and took her into the small arena that they had near the stable so I could try her over a couple of fences. She was pretty good at keeping pace and following my lead, but refused a ton of jumps. 2/3 of the jumps that I tried her over, she either trotted over them really lazily or just refused altogether. I immediately knew that she wasn't going to be much of a potential eventer, but she was a much more stress-free ride than Boots. I decided to pass on her in the end though. She just wasn't going to be happy doing the work that I would need her to do. So, I think it's pretty obvious who I ended up choosing. Everyone say hi to WV Good Luck Charm, or charm. I'm going to be making a bunch more videos of his progress with showing. I absolutely cannot wait to see how he does in a show. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next vlog. See you next time. Bye!